Good evening, good morning, good middle of the night, as the case may be, for our dear friend Ducky. I'm glad you all just came to visit. I'm happy to see you. I'm feeling weird and weirded out. Um, I hope you're having a good day, good evening, good night, good whatever the case may be, and thank you for joining me. I'm Zero, and this is my stream. Let's see here. Yeah, you probably should. Why are you still awake, Ducky? Anyway, tonight we're playing hardcore Minecraft and trying to get some more stuff done. Um, this is my large monster spawning machine. And last week when we started, we were confronted, of course, from 2 weeks ago, by some pillagers that seemed to just vanish when I was being sneaky and stealthy and trying to get away. And I did. But I don't know if this thing is actually working. We'll wait here a second or two. Oh wait, it might be nice if I actually, went full screen. Aww. Spring, spring, spring. You definitely should have been sleeping all day. Instead, you were chatting with me. Interesting. I hope they're playing Rob Zombie's Dragula as the opening theme song. Yeah, I don't think this thing's actually working. Not that I have a back door into this place, but other than water, I don't hear anything here. Rob Zombie. Uh-oh. I'm trying new things. They're experimental. I'm being different, Spring. Stop judging. Yeah, I don't hear any monsters. So I don't think this thing is working. You were totally judging there. Totally judging. And that's fine. I'm an idiot. It goes to show sometimes. Alright, well, at least the thing is built. Maybe I'll, try to debug it while, off stream or something. Or maybe it's just that I need to put up 1,000 more, torches to make sure that nothing else can spawn nearby. Speaking of which, I do have quite a few torches, and undoubtedly a lot more I need to put down, especially up here. Yeah, that's true. But still, I was down here trying to make sure that the Twitch and YouTube setup actually matched one another. And I didn't check to see what my inputs were, so that still makes me an idiot. And it happens. It happens to even pros sometimes. And that's okay. Watch that first step. Not that that would have been fatal, but that would have been irritating. Hmm. I don't think I have HDR turned on, but let me see here. Yep, I do. Okay. How's that? What, you like your eyes or something? People who like their eyes. What's going on with that? Nice. Cool. Congrats again. I don't really want to be on this. I don't trust Scrabble. I've been joking that she got crud, even though she didn't go to any cons, up to and including TwitchCon. But since everybody else who went to TwitchCon seemed to have gotten sick, it seemed funny. And loosely appropriate. Is. Llama, stop freaking me out. Before you find yourself as a nice suit. Yeah, I don't trust that. I don't remember when I first heard it. It's been a while, though. She occasionally likes soup. She really does like chicken soup. She's just being difficult. Because I'm being bossy. She doesn't like it when I'm bossy. Admittedly, I'm rarely bossy, but still. It's been very, 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 very busy as of late. I went into work 3 times this week instead of working from home for 2 days. Well, 3 days or whatever. 2 days. Normally I do 2 days and then have a focus project that I'm working on officially for work, but that's on Friday. So usually it's kind of 3 days at home and 2 days actually going in. But this week it's been 3 days in. It will be 2 days at home. And I am tired. And no, definitely no chickens were harmed in the chicken soup. Chicken soup. For this, we are thankful for our vegetarian census. But to be honest, it still tastes pretty good. And very much like regular chicken soup. But she's not a tea drinker, though she does occasionally like iced tea. And I had to tell her today that, generally speaking, unless you're getting into herbal tea, tea is tea. They're all come from the same family of plants. It's just a matter of what it's blended with and processed. She didn't believe me, of course. Yep. My family, big time tea drinkers, more so than even coffee. Or at least my mother was. Ew, that's ugly. And my sister and I grew up drinking tea. My nephew grew up drinking tea. And we believe in it and its healing principles and properties. It doesn't seem like it should be a healing remedy, but it can be. Okay, you've got to go. Spit on me all you want, but you got to go. Just die already. Sheesh. Sorry, Spring. The thing was rabbit. It had to go. Had to put her down. I haven't had too much English breakfast tea. It's been on my list of things to try and really get to know. But I am certainly on board with Earl Grey. But some of my favorite tea is orange flavored. Like there's a mandarin orange tea that I absolutely love. Excuse me. Yeah. Either earlier this year or last year, Spring had some chocolate or hot chocolate that was accidentally laced with a little bit of caffeine from some Earl Grey tea I had had. And she was wondering what was going on. I don't remember or know exactly when the last time Spring deliberately had caffeine, but probably before I knew her. Not counting the caffeine that's in chocolate and some foods, mind you. To say she had a reaction is an understatement. Loopy is putting it nice. And it took me a while to figure out what was going on and what happened. No, not there. There. To give you the quick story of it, my sister had this old coffee maker, one of the drip types. Classic 80s coffee maker that she gave me when I moved out to California, not California, the Chicago area. And I made some tea in it, Earl Grey. And then I used it to warm up some hot water for some Swiss Miss cocoa for spring. And since I made a pot of tea as opposed to just a cup of tea, it was naturally brewed into the carafe or whatever. And even though I rinsed it out, there was still a little bit of caffeine residue, or tea residue, in the coffee pot. So, Spring got her caffeine kick that way. Dance magic, I can't think of how that goes, personally. Why am I doing this? This is what I should be doing. I need to find out from PJ exactly what plugin or mod he's using that lets him do the remote viewing of an area while still being in the game. Because I'd like to see what this looks like if it's properly lit up at the moment. If you wouldn't mind. Because I love his videos, and I love how he zooms in and out while still walking around and things. And that would be very useful here. Thank you very much. Of course, it's possible it won't work in hardcore mode. Or that I get myself killed in hardcore mode because of it. But still, I'm interested. Yeah, definitely have to light up this entire side. Oh, that's fine. You know, you get busy. Spring frequently does not watch any of my older videos. And sometimes does not watch my active streams. So, that's perfectly normal and fine. Don't you worry about that. Nonetheless, Spring is very supportive, and I'm sure you're very supportive. But you know, it's understandable. You got your own life, and you got stuff to do, stuff you want to do. There are times when I don't watch things with Spring, or that she wants to watch something and I don't want to pay attention to it whatsoever. And that's fine. And that should be fine. More or less to make sure that nothing spawns over here. Or at least to try to prevent spawning as much as possible. I want any monsters that do spawn to spawn in my nice little tower over there. Unfortunately, there's not a village nearby that I've been able to find. And I searched a fair ways out. And so I just claimed the mountaintop. At the end of my stream 2 weeks ago, some pillagers showed up right at the base of my monster spawner, my XP farm, and I ended the stream at that point because I didn't know how to get out of that situation. Just like I'm going to have to figure out this one. Come on out. Come on outside. I dare you. Aha. Punk. I do like to dig in Minecraft. I'll read the rest of what you just said in a moment. You know, when I've calmed down a little bit. Alright, I'm not going any further down there. Not right now. Another day, when I'm not having a heart attack. Same here. Alright, get back to more reasonable areas. And read those messages before I lose them. Oh, I don't need 3 torches there. Zero likes to dig in Minecraft. It's its favorite thing to do. Give him a few pickaxes and some torches, and he's the happiest little camper. My job when we play together is to make things pretty. No, nothing really happened except encounter with 2 skeletons on us all of a sudden. So, yeah, that's it. Nah, that's not it. Karmic retribution is for evil people. Yeah, that's it. And I do like to dig in Minecraft. I'm not a builder. So, me doing building sorts of things and styling things is weird. I have been in the last few years learning to build things like XP things. Hey, thanks for the bits. It was annoying me. It was not innocent. And my alerts are clearly broken again. Hmm. I'll have to worry about that later. But I'm annoyed that the alerts are broken. Arr. Arr. But yeah, I've been learning how to do auto sorters and XP farms. This is my first hardcore mode XP farm, and I'm a little disappointed that it's not working very well. But I'm hardly an expert on the matter anyway. But you know, it's a fun experience. It's much appreciated, even if the alert didn't go off. Hang on. Where is that alert? Settings. There should have been a sound with that. What in the world? Hmm. Weird. Weird, weird. I give up. Why, hello there, gamer. How are you? Restream bot. I forgot that was there. You actually got sound? Uh, then why am I not hearing it? Well, that's it. Everything's broken. Tear it down, boys. Hmm. Furiouser and curiouser. I'll have to investigate that during the week. Or next couple of days. During the time in between streams. I don't need an Enderman. Go away, Enderman. I'm going to assume that he's underground over here, where most of my weird monster sounds are coming from these days. That there, and that there, and that there. No, there and there. Thank you. Oh no. Well, you're back. Naps are indeed good, but I rarely get to experience them. It's getting to be night. Gotta get out of here. Dun dun dun. Moonrise Tower. Yeah, she tried really hard last night to take on Moonrise Tower and wasn't doing too well. I tried to offer a suggestion, even though I haven't even gotten really into the Shadow Cursed lands myself, but it didn't go so well. Can't has monster? Question mark? No monster for me. Boo. Oh, fun. I had kind of a similar experience yesterday when I was trying to make a payment on my student loans. It just would not let me actually pay them for a while. Alright. I would think that this is adequately covered, but... yeah, that's the hard thing. Of course, I still know nothing about that. I've got to play more in my own personal game, my non-stream game. Though to be perfectly honest, I'm absolutely afraid of getting into the shadow-cursed lands. My little experience there has taught me that it's a very harsh and brutal place, and easy to die. And, well, while I'm enjoying the game, I don't want to die. And that's coming from me being very used to dying in Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe too used to it, I guess. Hmm. Now is not the time to get me panicked about Baldur's Gate. Now is the time to get me panicked about this game. Alright, I'm gonna need some more wood. Or maybe I won't. I have plenty of sticks. Alright. That sounds lovely. It really depends. But usually it's not game over. Revivify is kind of a new thing, but scroll of Revivify. It's supposed to be a cheaper way of doing Raise Dead. And it works. In the old days, your party generally had two choices. Carry your corpse around until they found somebody who can raise dead, or have you make a new character. Most of the time, you ended up making a new character, just because it was quicker and easier. And most DMs just let you hop right back into the game. But that wasn't always the case. Some DMs would basically rule you out of the campaign, and you had to wait until they either got back to a city where they could resurrect you, raise dead, whatever, or introduce your new character. It all depended on the DM. Usually, they do start at level 1. But, again, depends on your DM. And your DM's mood. Some would tell you to go ahead and make a character at whatever the current level of the rest of the characters are. The average level, at least. Some would just tell you, hey, level 1, congratulations. You have the honor and joy to create a brand new level 1 character. Some DMs I've had basically told you to bring 2 characters to your first session anyway. More or less, here's your main character, and if you die, here's your backup. Alright. I think that's enough lighting for the moment. Or maybe not. Aha, see a creeper. So it does at least partially work. Ta-da! Gunpowder. Yay, it works-ish. And to be fair, it's scaring the crap out of me when they hit the bottom here. You can start at higher levels. It just depends on your DM. Piggy, you scared me. A lot of DMs will not require you to physically act out your character. More or less just interact and just relax. More or less just say what your character is going to do, as opposed to, I go challenge the Minotaur to a fight or something like that. Baby zombie. Whoa, creeper. Uncool. Alright, this thing's suddenly working very well. But I gotta go, put a new slab down. Yeah, some DMs want that quote-unquote authenticity. Some don't. I don't care personally. But it's all up to your DM. Some are definite jerks, though. Now, this is how this thing is supposed to work. You have time when you're not talking about D&D in some way? Oh wait, yeah, when you're talking about the fruit game. That's about it. What am I trying to do? I don't know what I'm trying to do. Ah, why, thank you. Maybe. Come on. I know you're up there. I was hoping for that magic bow. Oh well. Yeah, some groups can be absolute jerks. Some DMs can be absolute jerks. So it's kind of hard to find the perfect group for you. But they are out there. Somewhere. Uh-huh. Didn't get to explode this time. Yeah, it's most important that you everybody at the table is comfortable. After that, it's just a matter of trying to relax and have fun. You get to know the people over time. If you're playing with people you don't know, it takes time to get to know them and to get to be on a good friendly basis with them. But once you're there, they can be a great group of friends. Alright, I need food. Alright, guess I'm baking bread. Alright. I roleplay in my mind all the time. Almost every conversation I have with people has been role played at some point. And me trying to figure out how to sound fairly, normal. I don't like getting on the phone or talking to people I don't really know without first rehearsing a conversation with them. That may make me be extremely weird, but that's how I am. No, no, no. Imagine being normal. That would be a nice dream. Of course, as if I've more or less come to terms with life, is that nobody is normal. There's an idea of normalcy, but nobody is actually that. At best, most people are quote unquote average. Yeah, I always screw up my executions. Yeah, don't do that. Ducky's question? Which question? Oh, I have a purpose. My goal is to build stuff and survive. I don't really have a, you know, legit goal in this series. I mean, I would like to, build some clever things. Some nice things. A nice house. Have a nice, a nice auto sorter system that will allow me to just dump stuff into a chest, let it get sorted out. But yeah, I don't really have a particular goal like going to kill the Ender Dragon or anything like that. Just explore Minecraft in the most painful way possible. I mean, PJ, he's back to basics with his series. That's literally his name of his series, and that's great. Me, I'm not that smart. um, if you try to sleep with a bed in the Nether, I don't know if there's another way to sleep in the game, but the bed will explode. Exactly. Minecraft with added pain. This is, after all, the 18th official series that I've played. Hardcore Minecraft in, but really and truly, it's more like Series 9000, since I've restarted a few times and ignored some of the deaths. I am not good at Minecraft. No. I'm certainly not good enough to be playing hardcore on a regular basis. But I've kind of gotten used to the pain. Yeah, all right. Cool. Pain with 0-1. Maybe that's why I should rename the series. Pain with 0-1. And speaking of pain, let's go visit these monsters some more. Oh, look, there's a creeper there. Anyone else? Anyone else here? Only half? Hmm. I guess that sounds fair. Yeah, Button is insane. I wish I could be a tenth as good as he is. He is. He was going to do a, in fact, he did a series of videos. You can find them on YouTube, where he was going to go kill the Ender Dragon in hardcore mode without armor. He only got about 8 or 9 episodes in, but still makes me look like I'm an idiot. He had an unfortunate run-in with a creeper, if I remember correctly. That's more or less how how long I lasted in my first one. But after a while, you get used to it, and you can last a couple episodes at least. At least until you do something stupid. And most of my 18 official series have ended on me doing something stupid. Some have ended up in monsters popping out of nowhere. Like a creeper entering a house that I built. Before I could even notice it or close the door. One ended with a witch jumping down on me. Or rather, attacking me while I was fighting I think it was either a creeper or a skeleton. Maybe a zombie. All I know is Ghost actually clipped it. That was a fun time. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Someone doing effectively a no-hit Dark Souls run. But, to be honest and fair, Button does nothing but play Minecraft for the most part. He started playing some other games recently, but he does like 5 or 6 hours of Minecraft pretty much 3 or 4 days a week, every week, and has for years. So he is the much superior Minecrafter to me. And I'm not afraid to admit that. Yeah, I've been playing Minecraft for 11 years, or 12 years. But really and truly, all I ever did is pretty much dig until I started doing this. Oh no! I mean, it's bound to happen. Burnout happens in anything and everything. One of my favorite games is Destiny 2, and God knows I've gotten burned out on it more than once. Yeah, we were still back in school, in fact. And she went, I want you to play Minecraft with me. I went, alright. Bought it, and had no idea what I was doing. We were playing on a server at that point, a townie server. It was fun. I did all this digging, brought her resources, and that was pretty much it. She did all of the building. Yep, holes everywhere, as deep as I could go. Hey there, Alexi. Alex YT, is it? How's it going? Anyone gonna fall down? Hope you're having a good evening or morning or whatever the case may be for you. Oh yeah, that house was nice. Yep. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't really know what I'm doing, frankly. I mean, yeah, I've been playing for a while, and I know how to do a lot of things. I can make some of the foods. Can do all of the basics, but I'm still learning all sorts of things. Like the rules with regards to farming. I've found out, or read recently, that if you alternate, like, carrots, potatoes, and wheat, one by one, doing a single row of each and then putting them next to each other, that they seem to grow better. I haven't actually experienced that because, well, hey, since I found out, I've been living this world and I can't find a village, let alone not corn. Why do I keep saying corn? Let alone carrots or potatoes or anything other than wheat, which anyone can get. Yep, this is the Java edition. And, so I'm just kind of stuck here in the middle of nowhere with no variety of food. But I have a plan. Maybe. If I can get myself into the nether and get myself a blaze rod, I can make myself a brewing stand. From there, I can make some potions of weakness. And if I make another version of this monster spawner, I can, theoretically at least, spawn some, zombie villagers. And if I have some oak trees, and I do over there, I can ultimately dig down, get some gold, get some apples, make golden apples, and use the potions of weakness and golden apples to turn some zombie villagers into regular villagers. And then I can start a regular village and breed them, and ta-da, I'll have villagers. And then I can do other things. So that is incredibly brave, and I'm not sure I'm brave enough to do it. I'm hoping that at some point, if I live long enough, I'll go exploring in each of these directions a lot further than I typically do, and come up with an actual village rather than having to do that. Because I don't want to go into the nether. Not in hardcore mode. Ah, Spring and her fruit game. Spring and I were talking about the game earlier, and it is a fun game, but it seems odd to me that it really doesn't have an end game, so to speak. It doesn't allow you to play continuously. Even if you're great at it, it's eventually going to end in disaster and death. I'm not a fan of watermelon, to be honest. I used to be when I was a kid, but I haven't really liked watermelon in years. I'll eat it if it's given to me, but I will not go out of my way for it. Watermelon flavored things? No thank you. You can keep them. It's not that I hate it, it's just I don't really love it. Feel free. You can have my share. Alright. I don't see offhand any monsters coming up here to eat me. Although I do see a creeper and some zombies down there. Probably a skeleton. But they are too far away to get me, so... Let's go over here and see anything else will drop down. Hey, hey, hey. Share some of that soup. You really are a spring. I love you, but you're a terrible vegetarian. Of course, we discovered this in your early vegetarian days. Cruel not sharing a tea with me. There are a few veggies she does like to eat. Spinach, she loves, as long as it's not cooked. That would be great if she liked salads, because she could have a spinach salad. But she doesn't like salads. So it's complicated. It's different. When it's cooked, it can dry out your teeth from behind, and it adds a weird texture to them. It can be kind of salty. It tastes really good, sautéed with butter. Great. I love spinach. I love it cooked at least. Not so bad raw, but meh. Me on the other, compared to her, I am a better vegetarian than she is. I like vegetables. I like meat more, and fish even more than meat, but yeah, I like vegetables. I do. I literally eat just about everything. Yeah, she likes the fake meat, like Beyond Meat and Impossible Burgers. And to be honest, those are pretty good. Those are very good. The Gardein stuff is sometimes good, but they're usually made of black beans and other combination of beans, which she doesn't like. But she tolerates them in those forms. Oh yeah, Impossible Nuggies are awesome. I respect vegans for the commitment, but yeah, I'm not giving up my ice cream or my cheese. Forget that. Good on you if you can do it, but yeah, I'll pass. Some of the vegan stuff is tasty, but I'll pass. I like meat too much. Give me a nice lobster roll any day. Alright, I'm guessing no more creatures spawning right now. That's fine. Wonder if any up on top. There shouldn't be, but I wonder. Alright. Back to the mines. I need a lot more cobblestone if I'm going to actually, fence this area in. Where am I going? Why am I going up there? What was that? There was one bacon that wasn't terrible. You just have to be very careful when cooking it because it's awkward. We may even still have some in the freezer. Okay, eating a smoky flip-flop? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I I was diagnosed as being lactose intolerant way back when I was young. And more or less I said, yeah, you can take the ice cream, you can take the whipped cream, you can take the cheese from my cold, dead body. I'm not giving those things up. I never have. And I seem to have forced my body into being lactose tolerant, at least to a certain extent. I don't have any negative reactions from it anymore, at least. Morningstar Farms, yeah. Them. They make good stuff. Good vegetarian stuff. Their bacon isn't terrible. I mean, it's not as good as actual bacon, but it's not terrible. Indeed. Now, I won't say that about all cheese, but the vast majority of cheese is worth the suffering. Okay, you monster, where are you? I'm a seafood addict. My thing, lobster and crab more than anything else, but give me some shrimp too. Any day of the week. I once ate shrimp, so much shrimp at a casino buffet that I literally got sick from it. And you know what? I still wanted to eat more. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry too. I could go for a nice salmon right now. Or some crab legs. We have, and me. You, on the other hand, you're not hungry. Or at least you shouldn't be. You had your mac and cheese. Okay, where are these monsters? Aha. Whoa. Come back here, Creeper. We'll duke this out. Ah, quiet at last. Yeah, she tried to fight me on food today too. She told me she ate a lot of food yesterday, which wasn't true. She finished off some food that we got on Tuesday, and she hadn't had any other food really yesterday, and then didn't really want to eat. And so, yeah, I am a bully. You must eat, especially when you're sick. The body needs resources. Otherwise, it's not going to get better. Come on, Creeper. I know you're there. You know you're there. Can't reach that torch, and it's killing me. So I didn't really need to put that torch down either. Stay right there. Thank you. Nah. You need food too. And microwave stuff is food. It's not good food necessarily. Being good for you or necessarily good tasting, but it's food. I'll take a microwave burrito any day. Though, to be honest, I do love to go to a restaurant and have a nice big meal. Freshly cooked food. Never take that away from me. Ever. Please. Anything here? Hmm? Anything willing to die? Yeah, food you don't have to make is the best food. Period. Though, honestly, I like cooking too when I have the time and I'm relaxed. If I'm stressed out or tired, I just am not feeling it. But there have been days I've just planned out a whole nice meal. Like I have a roast upstairs that I'm going to cook, probably tomorrow. But I want to do it nice and slow. Cook it for maybe 6 or 7 hours at like 200 degrees or something. So I'm going to prepare that tonight after stream. Basically, just salt and pepper it and toss it in the fridge. Yeah, it is pretty big. Especially considering it's just for me. I'm the only one who's going to be eating that. But I really was craving a roast. Nice, tender meat, slow cooked. That's my goal. I've never actually done that outside of a slow cooker, and I've only done that successfully once. So I want to do it. Maybe no other vegetables, no garnish, no onions even, but I want the meat itself nice and tender and slow cooked because I've been craving barbecue a lot lately and getting barbecue, which can be expensive when you don't have a grill yourself. And I don't. I have a smoker, but no actual grill, and so I'm craving barbecue and slow roasted foods and meats and fish. I need fish. I need to eat more fish. Yeah, we need to go get you some more ramen. I mean, theoretically we could get it anywhere, but we'd like to go to this place called Mitsuwa Market in Arlington Heights, Illinois here. And it's a Japanese market and bookstore and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I like to get their ramen, their um, instant ramen, or close to. Have a good night, Ducky. Sweet dreams. And thank you for dropping by as always. Though, truthfully, we're not that far from the end any ourselves, so we'll go a little over because, well, I was late. But I don't know how late we'll go. Uh, it will when I get a chance to get to bed and some cuddles and snuggles occur. Thank you, and you too. Get down here and work on this wall a little more. Where is it? There it is. This is a very, very, very big wall. It's not going to be as big as in Game of Thrones or anything, but it's going to be a big wall. Basically, I never want to get snuck up on again. Not by a creeper, not by pillagers, not by anything. Right? I think in Game of Thrones, that wall supposedly was built over a period of hundreds of years. I think. I don't really remember. But nonetheless, it took a long time. Part of the cool thing and interesting thing about it is it's was still being maintained even in the time of Song of Ice and Fire. The Night's Watch, as they patrolled the upper reaches of the wall, would add dirt as they did their patrol. They'd walk around sprinkling dirt on the ground. And as they did that, effectively what they were doing was adding to the height of the wall. Because it would freeze and it would snow over it and freeze and add a new thin layer of ice to the wall. Yeah, I feel bad for them too. But largely, originally at least, it was a thing of honor. I mean, you're serving not just your own family or your own house, but the greater good, literally. Um, you're serving the kingdoms, making sure that the White Walkers would never return, at least should never return. That was a noble cause. And then, of course, some jackasses gotta ruin it all. Politics got involved. They were no longer receiving average volunteers. And so they started taking criminals there. People who were banished, or rather than be put to death, chose to go to the ball. Not people who wanted to be there. Ooh, why can I not put that there? Yeah, that's true, but very few, by the time we saw Game of Thrones stories, very few people were choosing to live there willingly. I suspect Benjen, um, Ned Stark's brother, chose to live there, chose the life of the Night's Watch. I don't think he was forced into it. And we know Jorah's father, the elder Mormont, he chose to live there to spare Jorah's life. I thought it was Jorah. Ah, okay. Indeed. The Mormonts clearly were cool. And badasses. You know, here I am talking about Game of Thrones like I'm some kind of expert. Whoa. I'm gonna have to put a gate somewhere, but we can do that later. Not where I wanted that to go, but whatever. They're gonna have to go and make a lot more blocks. Yeah, you almost qualify as an expert at this point, to be honest, by how much you've studied the books. Almost qualify. In my book, at least. Whoops. And you did very good in that one play session we had. So, if that makes you feel any better about acting like an expert, it should. You did good. All right. As I am now freshly out of blocks again, let's get to it. Yeah, I loved that. That was one of the things that drew me into it. I loved, even though I knew it was all CG, I loved the opening buildings and dioramas. Not to mention the theme song. That is hypnotic as hell, and I loved it. You're not wrong. You have more or less incorporated D&D into your life. And I, for one, am grateful you did. I just got to get another adventure ready for you. I have a great idea. I just haven't really worked on it. I haven't taken the time to work on it like I need to. So I'll start getting off my ass and working on that for you. What's that? No zombies? Amazing. Yep. One of the 5 favors. Yoo-hoo. Where are you? Come on up, Mr. Skeleton. Boom. Shrinking your territory. How do you like me now? Get my shield back out. Uh-huh. Suppose I should go hop in the bed. Well, I hope you are excited, but don't get too excited. It'll be my second adventure run in many, many years, and it may just suck. So hopefully it won't, but we'll see. Anybody home? Anyone? Bueller? 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 Nope, nobody home. Oh, it can suck. You'll know if it sucks, trust me. Alright, I guess no more monsters for now. Let's go smelt this iron. Make some more pickaxes. And don't remember how to make a blast furnace. Hang on, I'm gonna look that up. So blast furnace is more efficient. Ah, okay. Need to make some stone. You have creativity. You have a mind. You're a very creative mind. And more importantly, you're interested. That's more than enough. Oops. There we go. Okay, I was lied to. Ah, smooth stone. Okay. Gotta put that back through, I think. Have any iron in here? Yeah, a little. There we go. A blast furnace will work a lot faster for smelting iron and use a lot less coal. So that's why I'm going to make one. There we go. Let's go find some more coal to put in it. You know, I could just use the coal I have, but meh. Nice lemons. You, Spring, are a silly bean. And I appreciate and love that about you. 'Cause I'm a silly bean. Especially since I didn't actually make new pickaxes. When I knew I would need more pickaxes. Yeah, picky piggy. I was halfway expecting something to blow up while I was switching things around there. Spring, spring, the silliest bean. The most wholesome friend I've ever seen. If you're still here when I get back, sheep, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk sandwiches. Witness the speed of the blast furnace. You did great in the game. Got further than Doc. Do tell, do tell. Inquiring minds want to know. Actually, Hey, hey, congrats. That is a big thing. Come on. Give me something good. Well, apparently 2 creepers died at least while I wasn't here. What I need is for this to have some kind of signal that something's falling or about to fall, so I know not to jump. 'Cause this is jump scare city all over. It is not off-center. It is perfectly centered. All of that is a mess underneath it. But it is perfectly centered. My spiral staircase going around it is not perfect, but it is perfectly centered for where it is. It is centered. It is in the center of this platform, more or less. It's this wall that's not right. Yeah, see, I did 4 there, and I think it's just 3 here. Nope, it's 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this wall is messed up. I know that. You're welcome. Let's face it, you hate it here for a lot of reasons. And that being off-center, if it is indeed off-centered, is probably the least of the reasons. There's a dying beastie. There's one. Couple over there. And a creeper hanging out there. Heck, I want to say it's a creeper over there too, but I think that or those are some emeralds. We'll go another 10 minutes or so, and then call it a night. Although, frankly, I'm just happy that the spawner works well enough that I've gained at least a few levels here. Incoming ad. 1 second. I didn't think I'd be getting another ad so soon. There. Pause that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah. See, this is fine. This is not. Pretty much. It's going to sneak back in 7 minutes, but I'm going to try to snooze it again. Because I don't see any reason for us for me to end on an ad, you know? Alright, monster spawner says no. Anyway, so I want to finish encasing a large part of this, if not the entire mountaintop, with that wall. Or with a wall. And that should help prevent raiders, or any other unwelcome guest. But of course, that means a lot more torches on that side, on the far side of this hill. And I might level this off entirely. And I need to finish making that side of the wall go around. And everything should be nice and safe. But that's a lot of work. An awful lot of work. But I'm kind of up to it over time. Excuse me. Anybody over here? Hmm? I don't hear anyone. Be very, very careful so as not to drop down there. Look at all that coal. Oh, that was a pig. Thought it was a zombie. But yeah, so far I'm, if not excited about this world, then at least kind of satisfied. It's going okay at the moment. Yep. We have a lot to do in BG3. And there's a lot more we can do in Minecraft, of course. I want your bow. Gimme. Boo. No, you don't. Snooze. You back off, ad. You back off. We have a lot to do in our joint playthrough. But we'll get there. Thank you. Because, I'm actually dreading that. Because I pretty much have nothing left to do in my stream game. So I kind of gotta go to the stream, or Shadow Curse Lands this weekend. So we've got to play tomorrow or Saturday. So I'm prepared for Sunday. Ooh, nothing else falling. All right, well, since the ads are trying to come back in, I think this is probably a good point to go ahead and call it a night. We'll get back up here real quick. Music keys in, as if perfectly on time and cued. Ugh, excuse me. So, thank you again for joining me. I'll, today, whatever the case may be for you. We'll be back on Sunday with Baldur's Gate 3, and as I was just saying, I pretty much have nothing left to do outside of getting to the Shadow Cursed lands, and I'm kind of dreading that because I don't know what to do. I've been playing a little bit in my off-stream game, and I've I've done a little fighting right when I get in there, and then I die. I don't know how to get around that. So I need Spring to help me fix that and be prepared for Sunday. And hopefully we'll be able to do that and have a little fun with it. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great night, great day, great whatever it may be for you, and a great weekend, and I will see you Sunday. Thank you for joining me, and see you again soon. Bye.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. And I won't have your name to call. 'Cause I will be the last to fall.